Hey, what's up, guys? Listen, it's no biggie. No biggie at all. Let me just close the doors to my office, and then we'll get this started. It's just for the music. It's just for the background music. It's not a big deal. I'll figure it out another time. I think by accidentally, I probably maybe got rid of the program, but it is what it is. Hold on a second. Yeah, the mic works, so that's why it's not that big of a deal. So here we go. It's showtime. It's showtime. Hello, everybody. Why is this not picking up? Yes, here we go. Okay, let's get the browser going. Why is my browser not showing up? I know you guys can see me. Happy 10th anniversary D-COT. We're having some technical difficulties right here, and I got a bunch of kids screaming outside. Do you guys hear that? It's like neighbors' kids like screaming. Like, what's up with that? There we go. All right, let's go back to the home screen there. How's everybody doing? What's up, Sedge and Matt Birchfield? So I think the two of you are the only ones that are here right now. So go ahead and shoot me your questions. And I'll do my best to answer them. So you can ask me anything just anything that comes off the top of your head. Just go ahead, and I'll do my best to answer those questions. Yeah, the important part is that you can hear me. So, what? Do you hear that? Happy Thanksgiving week to you, Matt. I took today off. I had to do a meeting this morning, and then I took off Wednesday. And off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so that'll be nice. What made me start D-COT? Okay, so that's a fantastic question. So back in 2003, I was listening to internet radio sites, and that's when internet radio started becoming pretty popular. Subsonic was the big one that I was listening to, and I thought it was really neat. And I actually started my own radio station back then. Back in 2000... probably 2003, 2004. Do you hear them? They're so loud, and they're like, I know which neighbor it is too. They don't have any control over their kids. And so the Shoutcast thing became so popular that I actually started my own radio station back then too, completely not related to Disney at all. It was for independent artists, independent musicians, kind of like unsigned.com. And you know, with the radio station, the user didn't have full control of what they were looking to do. So you had to wait. You know, for the Shoutcast stations, you couldn't even make requests. But then they started coming out with APIs and programs where you can actually take a user's account and do requests, which is what Subsonic was doing and a bunch of other radio stations were doing. And then it got to a point where, and I liked it, but then it became so popular where a bunch of people, hundreds of people were on it, and I would have to wait hours for my song to play. And I thought to myself, you know, I want to be able to go somewhere. And at the time, this was back in 2000, and at this point, it's probably around 2005, 2006, probably 2006. And I said, I don't want to wait 5 hours for my song to play. And YouTube was not as popular yet, so you couldn't go to YouTube and just find like an hour loop if you wanted. It was very difficult to find the Disney theme park music. So I said, let me build it. Let me try to do something. No, actually, the music side was in 2008, so my timeline is incorrect. So in 2007, what made me start D-COT initially was... JC, what's up? I wanted to build a website where you can get all your Disney information, like WD Info. And my cousin John and I were building it together, and he was helping me with the content. And bought the domain November 20th, 2007, and launched it shortly after. So that's why I based the birthday off of when I bought the domain, because that was my intent. And after that, it for that first year, it was mostly informational. I had some people sign up, not a big user base, because it's a website that just started up, and you know, it's not, people don't know. It's like, oh, it's just another website. Oh, it's just another Disney website. And then I want to say about a year later is when I did the music side of it. And again, it was based off of what I was talking about earlier. And once I did that is when it took off. So you guys just shoot your questions. I'll do my best to answer them. And one of the other things we're doing tonight is we are going to be giving away a 2-month supporter status to a non-supporter. Okay, and I'll go to the thread here, and I will add it to the wheel. I'll make a wheel. I think there's like 3 or 4 people in here, and Sedge, I saw you were in there, so you have a really good chance of winning the 2-month supporter status. So it's 2 month. It's kind of like a taste to see what the supporter status would be like. And what I'm also going to be doing is during Thanksgiving break, so from starting now, because I'm announcing it now, starting now until Sunday, the end of the oh wait, the chat's going on here. From Sunday until the end of the weekend, anyone who becomes a supporter, whether or not it's a renewal or a new supporter, I will do instead of a 12-month, I will do 13 months. So we get another month. What's my favorite song on D-COT, Sedge says. My favorite song is actually, it still is to this day after all the beautiful music that comes out from Disney recently. And there's a bunch of area loops that I really like, but my favorite song is Norway's Stave Church. And that is actually the first song that was ever added to D-COT, and it has the ID of number 1. So, and that wasn't intentional. Maybe it was intentional, because I really like Stave Church. And I think you still can hear it. The last time I went into the Stave Church in Norway at Epcot, I couldn't hear the song. I didn't recognize the song that was playing there. I don't think they played it anymore, which is totally sad because that is a beautiful piece of music. Have I thought about adding Universal music, Matt asks. I never thought about going outside of Disney. So I never thought about adding Universal. I never thought about adding OSTs, which is, original soundtracks. I try my best. It is moving. It is. It's definitely moving. Like, close your eyes. It just can give you chills. I try my best to keep D-COT as a theme park music only, a Disney theme park music only. So the music that you hear when you're walking around and the ambient music and stuff like that. I don't want to go ahead and adding Moana soundtracks and this soundtrack and this, because you can go anywhere to hear that. You have Spotify, you have Amazon Music, and you have Apple Music, and anyone can go anywhere to listen to that. But if you want to listen to the 1-hour area loop for the Epcot entrance from 2006, well, where are you going to go to do that? YouTube, yeah, YouTube will have it. But where can you go where there's a community like this? And a brilliant community, and I love everybody that's here. So, no, I have no intentions of adding Universal music. So while I wait for the other questions, I'm going to open up with the Wheel Decide. Wheel Decide website, and I'm gonna add the people that replied to that thread. Put their names in here. Oh man, I can't just copy and paste. Do you guys have any other questions? You could ask me anything about D-COT. If there was ever a question that popped up in your head and you were like, I kind of wish I asked that question. Excuse me. Universal Orlando was a... Yeah, but you mean the Universal Parks, right? Like Islands of Adventure and stuff? Yeah, Matt, oh, that's a great question. That is a fantastic question. So it depends on the request, right? So let's put it this way. When you say request, it can be like a music request, a code request, an emoji request. Can you be more specific? I mean, I could talk about all of them, but if you could be more specific, that would help. Shell's on. She says D-COT stands for Disney, not Universal. Yeah, can you be more specific on the code request? Emoji, okay. Great question. Let me so it depends on the emoji. So if there's like someone that says like ACAM is like I would like to get Pocahontas, or if it's one emoji, it would take me one emoji now, because I just changed it. So the way I made it, it makes it easier for me to add emojis. It would take me 10 to 15 minutes. It's really not that bad now that I reset everything. But for the emoji refresh that I did, that took me about 5 hours. I want to say maybe 6 hours. Because what I had to do was take all of the old emojis, and because they were small, they were I think 16 by 16. This is pixel sizes, 16 by 16. They were small, so on the mobile phone they looked bad, they looked blurry. And I said to myself, what can I do for the 10th anniversary? You know, with my limited time, what can I actually do? And I know people love using the emojis on the site, and I said, let me take that and make it better. So I went ahead and I grabbed a bunch of emojis and put it in a bigger size, 128 by 128, and just redid all of them. And as Sedge pointed out, you sneaky boy, that the train is not there now. And I did forget. Now, I knew the train wasn't there, and I knew I was going to. The reason why I took out the train, and I'm kind of answering other questions that might be coming in here, I took out the train because I'm going to put that into a transportation emoji bundle, so which will include the monorail, Sedge. But I took out the train, and I forgot about the Imagination logo from Epcot. That was my mistake. That was my oversight. Thank you for pointing that out. If I missed any other ones, guys, let me know. I stole Michelle's emojis. Yeah, so... And I took out some Star Wars ones. Now, the reason why I took out Star Wars ones... Now, let me explain this one. Do you love the supersized Mickey ear, JC? Nice. The reason why I took out C-3PO and the reason why I took out the 2 lightsabers and R2-D2. Now, my family and I, we go to Disney a lot. And when we went to Hollywood Studios one time, we went to the Star Wars launch bay and asked one of the cast members, where's Darth Vader? When is Darth Vader coming back? So Disney... all of their meet and greets are based off of the movies that are out now. And with the latest 2 movies that are out, and the third one that's coming out on December 15th, which you bet your butt I'm going to go see, there's no Darth Vader in it. Okay, yes, they do reference Darth Vader in the one before Rogue One, so Star Wars Episode 7, where Kylo Ren is just kind of saying, you know, bows down to him, you know, trying to make himself a more a better dark side. But what they said was there's no Darth Vader, so Darth Vader might come back when the other movies come in. So the way Disney does it is they tie in their cast and their show their show to what movies are coming out. And I thought that was really interesting. Which is why someone mentioned that the Star Wars were taken away. Sedge, I think it was you, and I said yes. I ended up leaving Darth Vader in because I just feel like he's a character that needs to stay in there. But that's why I removed C-3PO and R2-D2, but they will be coming back when the franchise decides that they're going to come back. I'm trying to just tie things in together like how Disney is. The old IP is going away. What do you, okay, so what do you mean? So you mean intellectual property, I think, by IP, but in what respect is that going away? And while if there's any more questions, throw them out, guys. I'm going to do the wheel aside right now. So we have all 4 people in. Let me make sure I didn't miss anyone. Okay. It's not a bad shot here. So we'll make the wheel. And whoever's on stream right now, I'm going to give away an eyes and ears of Epcot's 35th anniversary. This is really cool stuff. It's actually, this is a magazine. Eyes and Ears magazine is a magazine that's only given out to cast members. If you have any cast member friends, I'm sure they could either get them for you or you've seen them before. But this one in particular it discusses about the changes that are coming to Epcot. And you can see that you have some, well, those are some interviews from the cast, but it talks about Epcot and everything. So it's really cool. So whoever's on the stream right now will do a giveaway. And I'll just put your names on the wheel. The Wheel of Death. They are separating the old movies from the new on Star Tours, no longer mixing the trilogies. Oh, that's interesting. So when you say they separate them, are they actually going to have, they're still going to have the old ones on there, or only the new ones? Okay, so how do we get the music to upload? All right, so recently the music has been coming from YouTube. So a lot of the YouTube music, I'll get it from there. Back in the day, I would come from CDs that I would have, and I would rip them. No one really rips CDs anymore. No one really buys CDs. They kind of stream music. And I would actually go to the parks and take my... Now, I would take my phone and I would record it. Like, I think The Little Mermaid, when The Little Mermaid came out, the new one in Magic Kingdom, the new Fantasyland, I took my phone and I sat there and just recorded the whole thing. The really clear ones come from studio recordings. They actually have studio mixes that you can buy or that you can download or whatever. And I'll take those and put them on the site. Only specific bays. Okay, so they are still going to have the old Star Wars stuff. So I'm interested to see the new ones. Like, I'd like to see Kylo Ren. I think Kylo Ren's pretty awesome. I like him a lot. So what we're going to do is we're going to spin this wheel. We'll do single elimination, as we always do. You guys aren't going to be able to hear the wheel, unfortunately, because my desktop audio doesn't work. Disney Princess, sorry. Which I got to fix before the next stream. Oh, Sedge, sorry, dude. Oh wait, I didn't remove the people. Oh, you guys get another chance. I messed up. This is my bad. This is totally my bad. I didn't choose to remove choice after I spin the wheel. That's my bad. We're gonna start again. So you get a second life. Said you get a second life. Oh, and the second life didn't work that good at all. All right, the winner is 85. Congrats, 85. Let me make a note for that. And for those of you, by the way, that are here on stream and talking and discussing, I will be granting like I'm a genie. Actually, I should play that, right? I'm gonna grant you extra tokens. Not tokens, sorry, extra points tomorrow for joining us on the stream, which will go towards your XP. So 85 will get 2 months supporter status. Congratulations. Now what I'm going to do is everyone that's active in the chat, I'm going to make another wheel and we're going to spin for this lovely Eyes and Ears Epcot 35th. Now, if you remember the last stream I did, I gave away a 45th anniversary Magic Kingdom pin or button. Well, unfortunately, I sent that in the mail, and someone stole it from the mail. Jamie Dawn won. She got it in the mail. She got the envelope. The envelope was empty. The envelope was ripped from the side, just slit on the side, and they slipped the button out and stole it. So, lesson learned. The next time I send something, which is going to be this, I send it in something different, a little bit more secure. It's sad, really, that actually happens. And, yeah, so lesson learned. What are my long-term B Pellin, what's up? Rig the XP wheel. There you go. Rig the XP wheel for you. You can get 20 points, right? My long-term plans for D-COT. Great question, Matt. You have some great questions tonight. Yeah, Matt, they stole it. It's ridiculous. I'm just going to put your short names in here for the wheel. So I got B Pell just joined up. Someone else was talking. JC was talking. Michelle was talking, but I'm gonna exempt her from winning because you know. Okay, so and Jamie, what's up, Jamie? Yo ho, yo ho. What's up, my man? I wanted to be able to bird you in chat. That's funny. Okay, so my long-term plans for D-COT. Well, as you know, I have the app coming out, the iPhone app, which I'm still working on, and I need to fix up some of those crashes. I really want to be able to launch it in the App Store for Christmas. So that timeline's coming up. That's coming close, right? The deadline's coming up close. So I want to do the D-COT app and the Android app. So those are the next two things. Another thing. Now, I don't know if you mean the marketing director. That's true. Yeah, said you already have the magazine. Absolutely, sure. Sure can. Oops. Let me just do this then. Oh, that's great, B Pellin, and that's awesome that it played for 3 hours without a problem. I think it's just when you log in with the session that it crashes the app, and then you just kind of have to keep trying. So, long-term plans for D-COT, the two apps, the two native apps. I think that'll help exposure on the site. I have the chat in, the bottom here, and I don't really think it gets used that much. I thought it would have been a nice thing to have. It is a nice thing to have. It's useful. But what I'd like to do is broaden D-COT. I would like to make it bigger. I'd like to get some more people in there. But when I think about that, to make it a bigger community, I get kind of worried that it'll get out of hand and out of control. And what I mean by that is there's enough people in the D-COT community right now to fulfill that sense of a community where people actually care about other people. And when they wish them happy birthday, they mean it. Or when they say, you're in my prayers, they mean it. And there's no toxicity in it. And if me having the community expand tenfold comes with the caveat of toxicity, I don't want it. Don't want it. I want to provide a safe haven, if you will, for people who love Disney, the Disney niche, that want to come here to enjoy Disney and not have to worry about being vindicated or frowned upon. So my long-term goal would be to make the community bigger, but I think with that becomes more difficult to control it. And I think I'm kind of happy where it is. The only other thing I'd want to do is continue to add new features, continue to make the site more fun, like with the wheel. And of course, as always, if anybody has suggestions, please post it in the forums. You can email me directly with that contact form or send me a private message on the website. It takes good people to make a great community. That's true. That is very true. All right, so I'm going to spin this wheel. We have 4 people that have been actively chatting. Make sure I didn't miss anybody. And after I spin this, it doesn't look like anybody's popping on. More emojis. Yeah, I got to work on more emojis, right? I got to make sure I have the monorail. I got to put the train back in. I got to get Pocahontas. I got to get Dopey. I got to get Grumpy for Grumpitude, right? Because you guys already got the bird. And now you got that darn emoji to make Donald really mad. So it looks like nobody else is going to be popping on tonight. So I'm going to make sure, okay, we're going to remove the options. We're going to do single elimination. So we have 4 people in here, Matt, B. Pell, Jamie, and JC. Yes, Michelle has to play more Emoji Blitz so that I can get more emojis. The Lapu Lapu, yes. I need the Lapu Lapu emoji. That I kind of the mint one I kind of use as like my Lapu Lapu, but remember it's organic, so it's okay. Oh yeah, Jamie, let me have Laura text me all the emojis, especially like the Yensid and Sorcerer Mickey and everything. I'll have to get that from her. All right, so good luck. We're gonna spin the wheel. This is for again the Eyes and Ears. The Eyes and Ears Epcot's 35th edition. Do 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 do. Good luck, everybody. Let's see this spinning wheel and Jamie. Wah, wah, wah. Sorry, Jamie. Beepel, I'm sorry. While this is spinning, I have to get my notepad because I got to write down everybody's name. Everybody that's active in the chat right now, saying hello, whatever it is. Oh, where's my notepad? I'm gonna, I'll just use this piece of paper. You guys are getting extra points tomorrow, okay? JCO, and the winner is Matt. Matt, I'm going to reach out to you tomorrow to get your address. You won the Eyes and Ears. Congratulations, my friend. And I am writing down everybody's name. Actually, I think these go into the... I don't think I have to write your names down, but this is the first time I'm doing something like this. So I'm just in case writing your names down, but I believe all your comments go in the VOD, which is the video on demand, because YouTube automatically uploads it. So I think it's in there just to be safe that if it's not, I'm writing down everyone's name that came in to say hello. So that JC Smith, what's your D-COT name, please? Because I don't recognize. I see your ribbon on Sedge, so I have an idea of who you might be. Oh yeah, Sedge, you feeling better, man? How was that tonic tea? Jamie, we need to talk about. We need to talk about when we're going to do your next stream, and we'll focus on, our next co-stream, and we'll focus on doing your art giveaway. And if you'd want to do like a planned tour, because last time we did it, people really like the tour of your room. So maybe we could do like a Christmas episode. Oh, I like tea. JC Smith, can you give me your, because I know everybody else on here like that's associated with their D-COT name, but JC, I don't recognize. Yeah, see the smiley faces in the Christmas tree. I don't recognize your. I mean, I could try to find you, but I want to make sure that you get your points tomorrow. Now, these points aren't going to go in until, well, they're going to go in at some point tomorrow. It's not going to go into the activity stream, like the news stream. So it's not going to say, hey, Sedge got, 10, 20 points, whatever, from watching the stream. That's a good idea, which I'm going to write down right now. Add activity stream for watching YouTube. Because that's like a fantastic idea, right? Because then people say, oh man, I should go and watch the YouTube stream because I'll get free points for it. That's amazing, but I'm not going to have that ready for tomorrow. Maybe I will. Who knows? All right. Yes, Shell, you'll have points. You'll have points. Just remember every day to spin the wheel. Another thing is that I'm going to be adding another wheel. And the way the other wheels are going to work are, you have the free one every day. Okay, the XP booster. It's free. It resets every day. The new ones, anything thereafter is going to take points for you. So if you notice when you're spinning the free wheel on the right hand side, it says points, how many points it takes for you to spin the wheel, and it's 0, right? And you notice when you spin the wheel, your points get deducted, it turns red, then it turns green when you get them added. Obviously the free one, you don't get anything deducted. But the new wheels that I'm coming up with are obviously going to be more gambling kind of related, in the sense that if I say, okay, spin this wheel, cost you 20 points, you have a chance of getting a complete XP. 100 points, and you'll get a bonus XP. Or you might win 5, or you might win 10. It's all just the game of the wheel. But the plan for the wheel is to continue with that and make different types of games and different types of prizes that you can use. So really the ideas are endless. It's just me getting the ideas down on paper and then putting them into code and then putting them into production. Anyone got a guess of what? I mean, if we're going to sit here and guess, I'm going to end the stream, my friend. So it's better if we don't guess and you just give us your name. Or you could send me, maybe, if you can, a private message on YouTube. If you don't want to let people know, that's perfectly fine. I understand. I appreciate privacy. I think you can send me messages on YouTube, just so I know. If I had to guess, it would be Grumpy too. Yeah, so that's it. So thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. I got to fix the audio issue because now I can't play any nice music in the background when I start the stream or while I'm streaming, but it is what it is. Thank you all for watching. Happy birthday, D-COT. 10 years old. That's crazy. 10 years old, still growing, still loving. And I appreciate all of you coming out and spending the time with me while we did this. And I will see you. I'm not really sure when the next stream is going to be, but I'll see you the next time I stream. All right. Good night, everybody.